All
right. Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we are Real Estate Jerky Daily.
Yes,
all right.
it is.
Yes. Had a good day yesterday. Our golf tournament did well.
It really did.
And thank you for being out there all day or all over long. I played I'm the president, and actually what happened is Mark Henry just said, show up at noon.
Yeah.
And I showed up earlier than that. And he's like, we don't really need you. Okay, I'm going home.
Oops.
After a few hours.
And which it was pretty darn easy to do yesterday. I mean,
well, they used Del Rio more than they ever did.
Yeah.
So in the past, we never used Del Rio. Everything was brought in instead of using Del Rio.
Right.
I think it was better that they used Del Rio for a lot of the stuff.
And it was all basically set up. I had to set up the cornhole boards, and bocce ball is, it already exists. You don't have to do anything. And it's just fun. It was a fun day.
Yeah. No, you didn't play any games. You were just there to support, right?
I actually stepped in. Desiree had signed up. She and her boss played, and they were.
What did they play?
Cornhole.
Oh.
Cornhole. And they were down, and Des was like, I'm tired of this. This game is taking forever. Mike, take over for me. And then we won.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. But we didn't have enough wins in our pack to be able to move on up the leaderboard.
Gotcha. Because you have to win every game to do that.
I think so. Yeah.
From the beginning, you can't lose any.
And I don't think they did.
They have ringers out there.
Yeah, they do.
They bring them in. That was the problem with when they do the cornhole at the night before the Wednesday night. People bring in ringers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To win. And it's like, okay, this is supposed to be a local stuff, not,
Well, it's supposed to be fun. It's not fun just watching a guy go hole, 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 hole. Yep. Next throw. Hole, 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 hole.
Okay. It is for them.
This is boring. Oh, yeah. It's way fun for them.
Oh, yeah. This is boring. Let's move on. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
All right. Not a lot of news today. We had leading economic indicators was supposed to come out today, and it did. And that's for April. So we're in May. We're looking at April. And what the leading economic index is, it provides early indication of significant turning points in the business cycle. Okay, where the economy is heading in the near term. So whether it's going to be going up or whether it's going to be going down. It decreased by 0.6% in April to 101.8 after decreasing 0.3 in March.
Okay.
Over the 6-month period between October 23 and April 24, it contracted by 1.9%, a smaller decrease than the 3.5% decline over the previous 6 months. What does that mean? We have no idea yet.
No idea. It's still declining a little bit, not as rapidly as it was.
But we don't know
before.
if that's a unique situation because of, what's happened and how they were spending during that period of time for some of these businesses, right?
Right.
And because they had money. Well, I got something else from Walmart. I'll just jump to it.
Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart came out with their numbers yesterday.
Okay.
And their insights from their prospectus and whatever they said was there's a lot of consumers trading down, including higher income earners. This is a sign that consumers are struggling under the duress. Yet another indicator that supports that we have been saying pandemic savings are exhausted. The personal savings rate is at the very low levels. Credit appears to be tapped. And here's a huge one. Buy now, pay later is at a very high delinquency level of 43%.
Wow. And you and I talked about that a couple of weeks ago, saying that this is how it's going to turn out.
They're only going to know what's on the thing once those go negative. Yeah. That's when they start reporting on your credit report,
right? Not
before,
right?
Because when they come across, when we look at the bank statements, if we see a payment to buy now, pay later companies, we have to get information on it.
Yes, we do.
Not on the credit report.
So you got to ask them, what's your balance? Are you making any payments?
Yeah, I don't like the assholes, but anyway. Yeah. So I talked yesterday about housing starts and permits. Housing starts were down, of course, and permits were also down.
Okay.
All right. Well, the national, came out yesterday, but I didn't talk about it. The National Association of Home Building Index, which measures the confidence, fell 6 points to 45, back under the 50% level, which signals contraction.
Yeah, contraction.
Right. So if it's above that, it's expansion. Below that is contraction. And that's what we've been saying is, even though there's hardly any inventory, because of where the rates are and people aren't really moving, it's not beneficial for the builders to build a lot of homes.
No, because they just can't afford to sit on them.
Right.
And they would probably sell, but it's still a gamble.
Well, they actually, hold on. So the breakdown of the internal metrics of that said current sales fell 6 points to 51, still in expansion by 1 point, right?
Right.
But future expectation fell 9 points to 51, still in the expansion. But the buyer traffic fell 4 points to 30, which is a contraction, which is the lowest level since January.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you look at overall, revealed that 25% of builders cut home prices to boost their sales in May.
Right.
So that's what we're talking about. They're cutting prices. That's not what we want to do. Ending in 4 months of consecutive declines in this metric, up from 22%. So what is that saying? That's the home builders are not doing really well.
No, it's crazy though.
In certain areas, they're really doing bad. In other areas, they could do really well, but they're not building there.
Right. Like here. They would do really well.
Right. One of the biggest other headaches that came out is HUD and USDA came out and they have to, on their insured mortgages moving forward on new homes, they have to be built to 2021 International Energy Conservation Code. This adds about $31,000 to every home.
That's what we need to do in a market where prices are going up anyway. Let's add another $31,000 to each one of those properties.
Which will take, with the savings that they get from what they do with this, it's only going to take 48 years for the payback.
48 years. So meaning you'll never realize the payback.
So this is all about feel good and have somebody else pay it.
Right.
That's all this is about.
It's politics. It sounds good in the news. Look what we're doing. We're saving energy. We're reducing our carbon footprint. And no matter what we do is not going to change what's going on in the world right now. Sorry. No. There's other countries that are just a bunch of bastards.
Well, you heard about the two Jordanians who tried to break into the military base, right?
Is this a joke?
No. Not a joke. They were illegally in the country, and they're supposedly one's on the watch list.
Oh, great!
Yeah, they're driving.
Well,
we're Amazon. We're Amazon, delivery people.
Yeah,
we're a subcontractor of Amazon
and a military base. We got a delivery for you. What? They'd probably.
So what they're getting at is we're going to start seeing some major things happen, and if it doesn't happen now, it's going to happen right after somebody goes, "Oh, I think we should re-elect this guy." And they're going to have major problems, and we can't get rid of them.
Yeah, we can. You can put the military in and just blow them out of the water.
Yeah, whatever.
Here in the United States, we'll have war on our shores.
Hey, I'm ready. Reading that comment somewhere? Or are you making that up?
I'm just making that up.
All right. So what's our numbers for real estate for the
you want to
state
see
of
those?
California?
Here we go.
It looks like it's down.
It is. It's a skosh. 509 closed sales, 509 closed sales for the week ending in May 11th, which can you believe it's already the second?
It's almost over.
Almost the third week of May is over.
That means I have 6 more weeks.
I know what it means.
You have 7.
Yeah. I've been scrambling. 611 pending sales per day. So that's a little, I think that's a little bit down from last week.
Yeah, it is down from last week. You need to start, like I said earlier this week, start saving them on there.
I'm going to save this to the desktop. And 776.
That's
763. That's up. Well, no, that's down from last week. I think we were 779.
Oh.
We're 763. It's just a skosh. But if you looked at last week's listings, it's an inventory issue. There weren't a lot of them.
It's actually a buyer issue also.
Yeah, we're up 10.1%. 24% of realtors listed a property.
This is what they're saying.
Yeah
But the close the sell is down.
Yeah,
because I could have swore last week it was 1 in 4 or 1. Yeah Anyway,
so there's those numbers, and then this is what they think. This is what they think will happen.
Yeah, that's closer to 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2.
And it shows you that realtors are still real positive right now. So,
when it's been so bad, all you can do is think it's going to get better.
Yeah, that's about it.
It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Oh, Stuart Smalley, look in the mirror and say, "I'm just a beautiful person."
Yes,
remember that?
I do, and it was horrible. It was
so when Saturday Night Live was good.
It was, but it was so embarrassing. It was almost like I Love Lucy.
Yeah, it was like Church Lady. All right.
Yeah, I Love Lucy would do her stuff, and I would cringe as a kid.
Yeah,
So,
well, I don't remember that.
No, you don't, because you were a lot younger than
that was when, you know, TV came out and it came out in black and white. And that was a great thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing how you've went through so many changes in TV. First, you only listened to radio. And
my first name was Remote for a while.
Yeah, that's how the 3 channels. Can you get up there and turn the channel?
Yeah, and turn it up a little bit.
Hey, move the rabbit ears, will you?
Too much noise in the kitchen.
Move the rabbit ears.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we had an antenna with the rotor, so
well, we didn't, because I was in Colorado. There's only 3 channels, and it didn't matter where you were.
Matter where you were, did it?
Cartoons were only on Saturday for an hour and a half or 2 hours.
I remember the first color TV show. I don't remember what it was, but it was probably no. I think it was the Wizard of Oz. So we were watching.
I'm sorry, that was rude of me to say that.
Yeah, I know. Aunt Jefferson's, and
well, All in the Family was good. Then the Jeffersons spun off of that.
Yep.
And that's why I said, you know, this year in Rotor, you went from Ward Cleaver to Archie Bunker.
And now, what am I going to be?
I don't know. Who are you?
Meathead. I'll be Meathead.
No, you're the guy from Rodney Dangerfield.
I'm Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah. Life of the Party.
From
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack.
Actually, I came across one of those things that you can stick into your golf club.
Oh, my golf bag?
Yeah, and you can get the actual alcohol out of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And those are cool.
It's a stick.
There are a few buddies of mine who actually have them.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's all there is today.
It really is all there is today. I think, what's this weekend supposed to be like weather-wise?
Warm.
Is it?
Yeah, and then next week we drop.
Today.
Yeah. Next week, it could have changed. I haven't looked since 2 days ago.
Okay. So 86 today. Oh, that's warm enough.
Tomorrow's 87, 85,
85,
84, 87, 86, 86. Then Friday next week, 80, and then 71, 81. So I think I'm going to do more work in the yard next weekend.
That'd be a perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. That's all I have for today.
Bye, kids.
All right. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Let us know how your open houses go over the weekend. If there's anything you want us to promote this weekend, we're going to be talking about the top 30 most expensive homes in Modesto on the radio. So yeah, that's and you know, it's funny, it's the top 30 most expensive is only like 700 and plus.
Well, that's number 30.
That's what I mean. That's think about it.
Yeah.
That's not that far off from a few of the homes we know.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here, Mike.
Pleasure being here. Sorry I missed yesterday, but it was a good event. And
it was just the facts.
Just the facts, man. Bye.
All right. Bye.